people understand that tactics and goals are great to have, but if you lack a foundation of your mindset, of your managing energy, of clarity, your goals, man, they won't matter one bit. So I've talked a lot about the 6 things to elevate your life, elevate your career, elevate your business. And these are things that just aren't talked about anywhere else. So I'm going to hammer this home. I mean, you could probably go back and count the number of videos, the number of reels where I focus on these 6. But man, I keep talking to people that question it, and it's not sinking in. So there's power to repetition, right? So I'm going to keep hammering this till people understand that tactics and goals are great to have, but if you lack a foundation of your mindset, of your managing energy, of clarity, your goals, man, they won't matter one bit. So, number 1, what you've got to do, and this is key. Things changed for me when I started to look at my limiting beliefs. What are those controlling limiting beliefs? And how do you know it's a limiting belief? So, real quick, beliefs create thoughts. Thoughts create emotions. Emotions create action or inaction. And those inaction or actions create the outcomes, right? And then it sort of molds your belief even deeper, right? We call this the cycle of despair if those beliefs are limiting beliefs. If they're powerful, empowering beliefs, same cycle, but now that cycle has been flipped to a powerful, empowering cycle. So, step number 1 is to identify your limiting beliefs, right? Things that make you feel ill, right? If you walk out to your mailbox and you're stressed because you're going to get some bill and you feel that in your gut, you have a limiting belief about scarcity, about money. Getting ready to speak in front of a crowd, and it's more than just butterflies in your gut. You're nervous, you're thinking, oh gosh, what if I fail? That's a limiting belief. So, identify those limiting beliefs. Pull out a piece of paper and write them down. As many as you can. Common ones, scarcity, not feeling worthy, limiting belief of saying things don't work out for yourself. There's limiting beliefs that I'm not smart or I can never have success. Write them down, right? Because in step number 2, we're going to flip them. We're going to create empowering beliefs. So instead of I don't have enough money, the new empowering belief that you're going to work on is opportunities and abundance flow to me easily. Or I attract opportunities and abundance into my life effortlessly. Flip those limiting beliefs. And a lot of times it's the opposite. All right. Then, so that was the second thing. Third thing we're going to do is we're going to look at those limiting beliefs. We're going to look at our new empowering beliefs, right? We're going to look at justification in our life for those empowering beliefs. Okay. What is it? Maybe there was a time when you found a $20 bill in your pocket. I don't know what it is. Or the time when you got a promotion. This happened to me. We had a child. And pretty soon after that, I got a promotion and never expected it. But that helped, right? That was more money. We had a child, needed diapers, but now I got a promotion. So look for justification. Write those down because that helps solidify those empowering beliefs. Limiting beliefs typically are not true. Powering in beliefs, man, you can make those true. You look at the justification and it's going to dictate your reality, right? Because again, powerful beliefs lead to powerful thoughts, right? Money flows to me. Those thoughts lead to emotions. Now you feel joy, confidence, right? And those emotions lead to action, which is step number 4, right? In step number 4, we've got to look at taking aligned actions, right? So what are aligned actions? You've got your empowering beliefs. Um, Success comes to me. I am successful. Well, saying that alone may not work. What you got to do is have, and is basically your action steps. And within those action steps are based upon really your vision, right? How many people have a vision board? What is your life vision? So step number 4, we're going to take aligned action toward our vision. If you don't have a vision, build it. If you don't know what your 10-year goal is, identify it. Because you can't take aligned actions toward a destination that you don't know where you're going to, right? It's like a map. We know if we start at point A, we're going to end at point B. If we don't know where our point B is, we're going to roam aimlessly. So you got to know that, the vision. Take aligned actions. That's number 4. Number 5, step number 5 is we are going to surround ourselves with uplifting people because you're doing the work. You identified your limiting beliefs. You identified empowering beliefs. You know the justification there. You've now identified aligned action towards your vision. Okay. And then step number 5, what we're going to do is surround ourselves with people that can help us, people that are our cheerleaders, people that lift us up, because negative people can destroy all that work you're doing, and you don't want that. You've got to mute them. So surround yourself with uplifting people. Join a community of like-minded people, okay? Get a coach, a mentor. They can help you. And then step number 6 is essentially we've got to relax. So there's something that can block. It can block everything you're doing, and that's called resistance. Okay? You want to lower your resistance to opportunities, to high energy. And how do you do that? Well, it really starts with step 1. So this is a procedure. Okay? Identify those limiting beliefs, flip them into empowering beliefs, show the justification. Then every day, take aligned action towards your vision, and then surround yourself with people that can help you, and then lower your resistance. And you lower that by not forcing things, by relaxing, by staying at a high energy level. Okay? Now there's some things that I recommend that can really help you along the way. I use the acronym I AM, which means integrate affirmations, meditation, manifestation, or mindfulness into your routine. So somewhere fit that into those 6 steps. I recommend it be part of your daily ritual, that you wake up and the first thing you do, don't look at your phone, is you wake up and you pull out your limiting, we'll call it your empowering beliefs, right? Look at your empowering beliefs, read them, because you're convincing yourself. And that's kind of like affirmations, right? In fact, you could record it. I've done that. I recorded my empowering decisions and my belief. And also, I basically recorded my vision. And I listened to those first thing. And then I will sit and meditate for a minimum of 10 minutes just to get grounded, to really get energized for the day. Okay? So fit that in there. That could be step number 7 somewhere. So step number 1, identify your limiting beliefs. Step number 2, we're going to flip those limiting beliefs. Step number 3, we're going to add some justification to them. Step number 4, we're going to take aligned action toward our vision. Step number 5, make sure we surround ourselves with positive, uplifting people. And step number 6, we're not going to force things. We're going to lower our resistance. We're going to relax. Okay? And quasi, I guess, step number 7, even though I call this the 6 steps, but we're going to build a ritual in the mornings using affirmations and meditation or mindfulness during the day. Do this, and you will see your career, you'll see your business, and you'll see your life just take off and take it to a higher level. Trust me, because these are the steps that I took that really pulled me out of some very bad times. Some times when I was having chest pain, some times when I was having breathing problems, and I'm a fit dude, man. It was these 6 steps, plus the quasi-7th one. I'm going to have to start saying the 7 steps, aren't I? Anyway, good luck. Take care. Keep tuning into this channel. Subscribe. It helps us out. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Okay? So stay strong.